Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thank you to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody's doing well. Hope that you guys had a good weekend, okay? And I hope that you're ready for the week ahead. So we are going to be starting with Virgos dealing with a Leo. I am going to timestamp this for you guys. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? But for my Virgos that are dealing with a Leo spirit, what's the strongest energy here? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Okay, that kind of flipped out. Not toxic. Okay, let's put it back and see what comes out on its own. I thought I saw a card that doesn't belong in here. Let me see. What is the strongest energy for Virgos dealing with a Leo? Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Okay. And going forward. Okay, let's see. So the first card that is coming out, it says love affair. And it says dirty little secret. It says sex fix. And it says down low. And notice the card going forward says exhausted. Okay. And it says burnt out. It says burnt. And it says empty. I'm not even going to lie. One of the energies I'm picking up here is I feels like someone may be having some sort of an affair with somebody, maybe at a distance, or they see this person when they travel. I notice this man has a suitcase here as well. But show me more, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. I'm hearing that song. Who sings that? I'm hearing You're My Little Secret, and that's how we should keep it. You should never let it go, never let it show. Because you know and I know something about we can never let it go. Okay. What is this, Spirit? Give me 3 cards for love affair. First card coming out, it says gambling. It says taking a chance. Now I'm looking at the cards. Right, I'm looking at this card. And in it, what I can see is it looks like 3 different queens. Okay, and then you got this number 9 here in the middle, which could be significant here. But it looks like a Queen of Pentacles. I think that would be a Queen of Wands. Oh, well, yeah, Virgo's dealing with a fire sign. Okay, let me see. All right. Now, I know someone here is playing games, running a risk here. You have a look at the card. It says third party. It says interference. All right, show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Oh, coming out sideways. You have player. It says strategic. And even on this card, you'll see that she's playing. It looks like a game of chess, right? Was exhausted. It looks like it's coming in the reverse. Yeah, in the upright, it would say regrets and mistakes. So someone here doesn't regret something. This is what I feel like. It feels like someone is getting some sort of high on having this secret or doing something behind someone's back here. It's like You know when you do something and it gives you a little bit of like an adrenaline rush, but this could be someone's pride and ego being stroked with this third party energy. Show me more. You have landed on taking a chance. It says ex-lover. It says old spark. Maybe someone here has been hooking up with an ex of theirs. And then you have fated meeting. It says important connection. So I don't know if that is going to be saying to me, hey, something is happening the way it's supposed to, right? What's fated meeting? Because I see the snake at the bottom of the deck. Shapeshifter and mimic. What's fated meeting? Magnetic attraction and passion. Yeah, definitely something here is about some sort of lustful energy. Okay. Spirit, show me more. My Virgos that are dealing with a Leo. There may be some sort of truth coming to light here. I just saw the Justice and the Ace of Swords. What is taking a chance in gambling? And I'm also noticing, when I'm looking at the cards, it's like I'm seeing things I didn't notice before. I didn't even notice that this actually makes like a face mask. You have the Seven of Cups, which talks about options, right? If someone here is stepping out of a relationship, they may kind of end up finding out that this third party is just a situation where it's an illusion. Show me more about the Seven of Cups. Alcohol could be involved in something here as well. Yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say it plays a part. You have the Six of Wands. What's the Seven of Cups, Six of Wands? Coming out sideways is the King of Pentacles. I don't know if someone here is married with this King of Pentacles energy. I don't know if I'm speaking to a Virgo masculine here. What's the Six of Wands? Because that does talk about public recognition. I'm hearing, okay, what's the Six of Wands? Because I was hearing something about a show-off or something like that. The Ten of Wands. Someone may see somebody out in public as well with someone else. But the Six of Wands is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands talks about something being a burden and too much work. It's like it's going to be, it almost feels like it's going to be too much for someone to keep this mask on or to keep this facade up. What's the Ten of Wands? The Seven of Pentacles. So your Seven of Pentacles, it talks about, I feel like someone here is going to turn back and look at what they've been investing in. There's something here about maybe somebody kind of running themselves down to their last penny with the Seven of Pentacles here. One more. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's coming in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? The Hermit and the Two of Wands. Someone may be feeling like they made some sort of a wrong choice, or that's how they're gonna feel. It's that energy of it's all fun and games, right, until it's not. What is the third party interference? You have the Judgment. Show me more. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Judgment can talk about reconciliation, forgiveness. It talks about a new phase. So this may be somebody coming back to apologize to you, Virgos. So when it comes to Virgos dealing with a Leo, right? I don't know if the Leo is the third party or if they're the one that wants to come back and apologize here. What is the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles? You have the Strength card, heavy Leo energy. But it is also Virgo energy. Six of Cups can talk about the past. Maybe someone you've known since childhood here. Soulmate energy. So some of you may have a soulmate that may be wanting to come back to apologize to you. Maybe after something didn't work out for them. But then I don't know why this energy is here with dirty little secret. But it looks like you're coming out here. Okay, hold on. Six of Pentacles flipped in the reverse. Show me more about the Six of Pentacles reverse. Someone could have had something stolen from them. Yeah, look at that. Four of Pentacles energy. The two together make the Ten of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles energy talks about someone who may be penny pinching or trying to improve their finances, maybe after some sort of betrayal. Look at that Ten of Swords with the Two of Cups. But you see, someone here thought something was wish fulfillment here, right? But you got the Nine of Cups right behind it. You got the Eight of Cups, which talks about somebody walking away from something that no longer emotionally. Someone here was talking a good game. Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah. Someone here wishes they listened to their intuition. So what is player and strategic? You got the Three of Swords. So that's heartache, pain, sadness, loss, grief. And the Nine of Cups. One more. Three of Swords and Nine of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, so they're coming out how we just saw them, right? Yeah, someone here is walking away from something that was, like I said, it wasn't what it seemed. I feel like a lot of mind games was played in a situation. What is this regret and mistakes in the reverse? Temperance energy. Show me more. Landing on the Strength card, you have the Five of Pentacles and then you have the Magician. I do feel like balance is being restored here, okay? Especially if it's to do with someone's finances here. This Five of Pentacles is an energy of feeling left out in the cold, but it can also talk about a lack mindset here. But I feel like someone, like I said, is either manifesting some sort of peace, balance, and harmony back into their life. Someone could be stepping back into the energy of, you know, starting to be creative again here. That Magician talks about someone taking action. Someone stepping, like I said, back into their power, finding their self-confidence. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with the Empress. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, you have someone in their head here about how to reunite with you, or they should have built something with you, or do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy here. Give me one on the Magician. The Hermit. Landed on the Strength. Show me more about the Magician and the Hermit. The King of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups is that energy of someone who's very loving and caring and very nurturing, right? I just feel like someone is finding that, like I said, that balance in their life again, even when it comes to their emotions, right? Their mental space. And it's like that energy of, okay, I'm now ready. But show me ex-lover and old spark. So it could even have taken somebody a long time to get away from a situation. Maybe someone here relocated or something like that, or took some time out just to, you know, work on themselves. So you have ex-lover, old spark with the Page of Swords. Show me more. The King of Cups came right back out. But that King of Cups did land on that player. So I don't know if someone still has a third party keeping an eye on them or trying to get information about them here. What's the Page of Swords, King of Cups? It's like somebody wants to know who someone's speaking to. Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles does talk about generational wealth, but you see that energy we saw, kind of the pentacles building up. I really feel like somebody finds some sort of stability again. Give me one on that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something could have something to do with a Gemini. You've got Cancer, Pisces energy here, but someone, it could be this third party maybe realizing that they've missed an opportunity because someone is moving forward. They're focusing on their future. What's this Ten of Pentacles? The Page of Wands, good news. This is an energy of freedom as well with the Page of Wands. I like to see it as free and unencumbered. But this Page of Wands does talk about somebody moving forward. There is definitely potential here for growth. This is excitement. This is also communication. So what is fated meeting and magnetic attraction and passion? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. 8 of Pentacles, the Devil. So was something a work affair? Was that confirmation? It absolutely was. So yeah, someone could have had some sort of work affair here. Give me one more though, because this Devil could talk about other things, but with that sexual energy out here, it can maybe talk to me about lust and, you know, codependency or addictions, or obsession, and sex can be an addiction here. Show me more about the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil. The Tower in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. Oh, the 5 of Swords. And you have the Star. There may be a lot of upheaval, or someone's healing, or somebody's hope being restored, maybe ruffling a lot of feathers here. Right? I feel like someone here was trying to stop somebody from doing something, going somewhere, seeing something, or even healing. But the Tower in the reverse talks about the inevitable. But something was definitely challenging. There could have been a lot of heated arguments in a situation here. Again, with the 5 of Swords, I see a lot of mind games, a lot of lies being told. 5 of Swords is that energy. I'll do anything, say anything to get the outcome that I want. But I do feel like something here is blowing up in someone's face. Eight of Pentacles talks about something that someone has mastered. So give me one on just the 8 of Pentacles. Fated meeting, important connection. Yeah, somebody tried to stop some sort of, what is this? 4 of Swords. Now, the 4 of Swords to me can talk about someone who may be suffering in silence, okay? We already have the 3 of Swords out here. I feel like someone, like I said, maybe while they've been on their own, meditating or just thinking, they have been healing. Or they've been replaying something over and over in their head. What's the 4 of Swords? This is an energy of solitude. Seven of Pentacles, thinking. Yeah. And look at that. After somebody thinks, they are moving forward. This is willpower. This is determination. This is overcoming any obstacles. This is following divine guidance. I just heard Spirit say, this is bitch. You can't stop me. Okay. The World. Yeah. The 4 of Wands. I feel like somebody, I don't know if somebody's purchasing like a home or something like that, but I do see somebody kind of moving on and having some sort of new beginning. All right. What are we doing, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. All right, let's see what they don't want you to know. What does the Leo not want Virgo to know? You have rejected. Sorry. You have karmic lesson. Or maybe I should ask, what does Virgo need to know about this situation? But let's see. Yeah, landed on the 7 of Cups. You got sweet talk. Someone's talking a load of ish. Or like I said, you know, okay, let's move on. You've got, with rejected, you have divine feminine. The Leo doesn't want you to know that. This is what I'm saying. I felt like somebody knows that they made some sort of a wrong choice here, right? We see you up here as the Judgment, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Show me more. What they don't want the Virgo to know. You got love-hate relationships. So someone could have been going backwards and forwards with someone here. And it could have been a very rocky situation because it was karmic. But someone may have been trying to make something work. You got Queen Bee at the bottom of the deck, and you got too late. Someone here may be wondering, hey, is it too late to make, you know, make good with the divine feminine? You have running with sweet talk. Give me one more round. What is rejected and divine feminine? Coming in the reverse. Landed on gambling. Okay, so in the upright, I would say spiritual. It says chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Did someone reject the divine feminine because she was spiritual? So it was easier just to go with, I guess, this kind of an energy, right? With this kind of an energy, reckless love and sex and things like that. Because there is no real foundation to it, it's almost like you don't really have to care about it. Does that make sense? Where I feel like the divine feminine, someone here knew that there was a lot more that came with her or him. But let's see. What is karmic lesson, hate and love in the reverse? Landed on the 7 of Cups. In the upright, it would have said wish. And I said that. Somebody thought something was going to be successful. It's that energy of somebody thinking, oh my God, they found the one. Yeah, but they ended up with heartbreak instead. Someone here may have even ended up with a child. Self-love, but you have backstab, not happy, and sex addiction. Give me one on sweet talk and running. Secrets. Why is this giving me some sort of energy? Like, are we talking about adults here? Because why is this kind of giving me like some sort of energy, like almost like somebody running away with someone? But all done behind the scenes, only for someone to be disappointed. So what's the energy going forward for my Virgos dealing with a Leo? And then we're going to move on to Aries. The energy moving forward, we have burned bridges. It says lack of trust, disloyal. It says turned back on. You also have landed on the King of Pentacles. You have paranoid. And it says cautious, insecure, and guarded. Yeah, it's made somebody... Okay, do you know, whether you're male or female, no matter what side of it you was on, right? Especially if you was on the heartache side and you're a masculine. I don't feel like there's anything to feel like embarrassed or ashamed about or anything like that. I feel like it's literally an energy of spirit saying, hey, listen, learn the lessons from the situation. Next time, pay attention to the red flags. It could even be an energy of next time, you know, maybe take your time in a situation. I feel like somebody got used. You have wishful thinking. It says second chance. It says deja vu, and it says nostalgia. Give me one more. Energy going forward. Virgo's in with a Leo. Narcissist. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. I don't know if somebody was acting in very kind of narcissistic energy. But it does give that feeling where maybe someone got their ego bruised or hurt here. So let me move on to Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Give me a second. Let me put the cards away. Okay, Virgo's dealing with an Aries. What's the strongest energy here today, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. I'm not even going to lie, Virgo's dealing with a Leo. That Eight of Pentacles and that devil energy, there could be something here about that something to do with somebody being like a sex worker or something like that. But Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Yeah, I just got hot when I said that. What is the energy? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. I'm going to get a card for now and a card for going forward. Okay, going forward. Thank you. Okay, you got 2 going forward. So the first one coming out, the first one says thrills, and it says continuous cycles, bad decisions, and it says addictions. Going forward, you have family. It says blood ties, and it says inner circles. Oh, you have Archangel Michael. It says protection. It says prevented from harm, and it says divine intervention. So someone's family is protected here, or someone's bloodline is protected. Show me more. So give me one more for thrills then. Coming out sideways, talks about a blockage. And it says intimacy, it says mutual respect, it says unity, and it says closeness, but it came out sideways. So it was making me feel like someone here doesn't have respect for someone. Or this could be Archangel Michael blocking something here when it comes to, you know, maybe somebody who's trying to be intimate with you. Or someone who may be trying to get close to you. What's the energy here? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Yeah, something to do with your ancestors. Because when I went to switch the advert, the first person I saw on the advert was the old granny. And then I see this owl, which makes me think of your ancestors and your angels. Like they have a very close eye on you, but let's see. Yeah, again, look, home foundation. It's like your home is protected. And then we have this addiction and unhealthy attachment. What's the energy here, Spirit? Okay. So we have, I'm sorry, an apology in the reverse. You have ex-lover, old spark. And then you have music and inspiration. I see someone listening to a lot of music and getting in their emotions. Confirmation. For some of you, somebody wants to send you some sort of kind of message. But they're giving that energy where maybe, you know, when you write things out but you don't send it. Give me 3 cards for going forward. Landing on old spark. It says social media and it says keeping tabs. Yeah, she got her phone in her hand. So for some of you, this may be someone who is spying on you, fake accounts, things like that. Virgo's in with an Aries. Landing on ex-lover, old spark. It says silence, no contact. And then you have single. It says not in a relationship. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing divine intervention. Time for reflection. And between the lines, it says look for what's hidden. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So there, you know, whatever this change is, or it feels like, you know, it was inevitable. It is fate and destiny. I don't know if it's changing in your favor with this person, or it's changing where, you know, single people are going their separate ways. And there's the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Aries energy. What is sorry in the reverse? The 3 of Wands. The Emperor came out. And the 5 of Pentacles. So this could say to me, right, for some of you, maybe this person maybe owed you an apology for something. And with that in the reverse, maybe you didn't get it, okay? And maybe, like I said, maybe it's just you're just focusing on the future, Three of Wands. Now, this could also be that maybe this Aries is seeing the bigger picture of a situation. But it feels like they feel left out in the cold. What's the Five of Pentacles? I see the Judgment at the bottom of the deck and the Strength card with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like for some of you, this person owes you an apology for something. What is the Five of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles. That makes the Seven of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I feel like this person is at some sort of a crossroads with this Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is that energy where we saw at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, divine intervention, time for reflection, right? Seven of Pentacles talks about someone reflecting on the choices that they've made. What's the Two of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. This person is feeling defeated. Ace of Wands. With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hold on, there's a King of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords. With a King of Cups. Why me? For someone here, I don't know if there is either something here about who somebody slept with. Something could have something to do with the same sex. King of Cups, King of Wands. For others of you, though, okay? This could just talk about this person maybe wanting to express themselves. Speak up. Say how they feel. With the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. But the Knight of Wands bang in the middle. I don't know if this is saying to me that this person would have to be fearless. Or this person has been reckless. What is the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles? Some of my Virgos, you may just be very focused on your craft or whatever it is that you are building or manifesting for yourself. This is you also working on some sort of skill that you have. It's like you are just putting your energy into things that you desire. What's this? The Moon. Show me the Moon. Seven of Wands. And the Page of Wands landed on the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, it feels like maybe this Aries is afraid to speak to you. And it might not necessarily be that they're afraid of you. Maybe they're just afraid of what the outcome would be. Maybe this is someone who is afraid of rejection. But what's ex-lover, old spark? I think that's why this intimacy card came out sideways. I feel like there is like I said, some sort of restriction of you allowing this person to come too close to you, or your ancestors and angels allowing this person to come too close to you. And it's because of something they kept choosing to do with these thrills, right? But I'm hearing Spirit say, I don't know what song that's from, but I'm hearing the bit where they say, things I used to do, I do them no more. And maybe that might be the case with this Aries, right? Maybe they are making better choices for themselves. But for some reason, and maybe I'll know more when I get over here, but for some reason, it's almost like your spirit guys are saying, okay, that's fine, right? That is kind of what we wanted to happen. That's how it's fated and destined to happen. But that doesn't mean, I feel like for a lot of you, that this person can come back towards you. So maybe you guys came into each other's lives for a specific reason. Yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say here today, gone tomorrow. But show me what ex-lover is. Old spark. Seven of Pentacles came out. What's this? The Nine of Cups. I'm hearing the word indulgence. So, show me more. The Ace of Cups. What's the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups? And the Six of Swords. Show me about the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. So 7 could be significant here. And the sevens can talk about warnings. But I feel like there's, like I said, some sort of barrier here now where somebody has their guards up, right? This is also an energy of being protected. The Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground, standing up for yourself, you maintaining control, you staying focused on your path and where it is that you're going. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups could say to me, hey, you're moving on. You're only interested in new love. In fact, you're only, or if you're single, I'm pouring into myself. Right? Ace of Cups, again, it talks about your creativity. Okay, what's this music card? We have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is someone who's listening to music or songs and thinking about you. Or what's the Nine of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. That makes the Ten of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, though. It's someone who has an offer. It's someone who is trying to be practical, responsible. I feel like this may be someone who wants to come in and show you they've had some sort of growth. But again, see, even that would worry me because they shouldn't be worrying about you. If they are healing and growing themselves, right, they should be in that energy where they're not looking for validation from anybody. What is this? Look at this Seven of Pentacles. It's like this person, right? In the Seven of Pentacles, you got 6 pentacles in the tree. So something could have something to do with 6 years. But he has that one pentacle between his leg. And that's the pentacle this person wants to come in and present to you. But there's almost like a level of intimidation here. Because they're coming with one pentacle and you're standing in 9 all by yourself. All right, give me one more. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You got the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. Oh, with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this may even be like some sort of offer of some high level of commitment. For some of you, maybe marriage. Doesn't have to be. But give me one more. What's the Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles with music? Queen of Pentacles. But I'm seeing the Ten of Wands. Oh, for some... Okay. Now, for others of you, I don't know if someone here was married, right? The Ten of Wands, though, is dropping a burden. I feel like some of you, you're too focused. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Seven of Wands, yeah. Four of Wands, the World card, the Nine of Wands. For some of you, this person may want to also tell you that maybe they're going through some sort of divorce or separation. What is the... Some of you are single parents. So, the Emperor is a father figure. So, I don't know if this is like some sort of absent father or... But what is the social media and keeping tabs? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who maybe sees that you give back to the community with the Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Empress. Okay. Oh, that landed on the Emperor, though. There's something here about you being very abundant. Okay. You being very nurturing. This is you accomplishing things, stepping into some sort of evolution. Or that you've had some sort of a, how would you say it? Like you've evolved. So definitely you could share a child with this person with the Emperor and Empress out here. Show me more about the Six of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. So this is, hey, listen, can we compromise? Hey, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue here. This is an energy of peace. Can we just agree to disagree? But show me more, because the Five of Wands can talk about maybe other people being involved in this situation. You got the King of Swords and whatever, Archangel Michael out here. Yeah, look at that. Archangel Michael don't play with you, Virgo. And then you got the Tower. What is the Tower? So heavy Aries energy. What's the Tower? Because the Tower can just talk about maybe a powerful realization, but maybe some things had to crumble around this person for their eyes to be open. The Tower is the King of Pentacles. Show me more. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Do I have those cards out here? I do not. Now, I don't know if something is about someone's friend group or people they have around them, or I don't know if there was some, like I said, some sort of question marks around someone's sexuality. You got a lot of men out here. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. We saw the King of Cups, right? With the King of Wands. What's the King of Swords? The Two of Wands. What's the King of Swords? The Nine of Wands. Coming out sideways, the Strength card, Leo energy. Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck, Lovers. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. Someone's walking away from people, maybe. What's the King of Pentacles? Coming out almost in the reverse, landing on the Tower is the Four of Pentacles. So I don't know if this King of Pentacles is someone who is greedy or envious. Or maybe this is an Aries who, like I said, I don't know if somebody was married, but then it would say to me that maybe someone here did something for money. There's also something here about somebody living above their means. Someone who's self-centered. Okay. Give me one card. Social media and keeping tabs. Six of Pentacles, the Empress. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, so there's lots of opportunities coming towards whoever this Empress energy is. This is an energy of wishful thinking. I feel like whoever this Aries is, they spend a lot of time thinking about you here. Give me one on the Empress. The Ace of Wands, yeah. Yeah, land on the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like that's definitely your energy, Virgo. What's this? There's also, I also see someone, Aries, who may be stuck in a situation. I don't know if it's a karmic situation with the Devil, Ten of Wands, and the Sun. Could even be someone they have children with. Or this is someone who's going to forever be kind of obsessed about you. Because I really feel like you may have been the sun in their life. But what's silence, no contact? Ten of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, something may have to do with family. And the King of Pentacles came out again. Landed on the Five of Pentacles. Because Ten of Pentacles, like I said, can talk about a large amount of money or something here. Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration, teamwork, and building. Who's this King of Pentacles coming out here with all this energy? Ten of Pentacles and that. Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Somebody from someone's past. Someone that somebody's known since they were a child. Oh, it landed on the Three of Wands. You got the Two of Cups with the World card. So some of you may have some sort of new relationship here. Maybe you're moving in silence. Maybe you're being quiet about something. Two of Cups is a partnership. Give me one more on that King of Pentacles. Landed on music. The Eight of Cups. Show me more. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, so maybe masculines, right? Like I said, especially if you're dealing with family members or friends or things like that. Or it could be a marriage. But I see someone here walking away from this Aries. And they're going towards some sort of new beginning here. Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. Withdrawing. So what's single? Not in a relationship. The Two of Cups came out. The Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? And the Seven of Swords. Landed on the Five of Pentacles. You see, give me one more here. For some of you, I don't know if this Aries may be trying to come towards you, and it could be to do with finances, right? Seven of Swords landed on the Five of Pentacles here. But there's something dishonest. The Knight of Wands is someone who is non-committal. They like to explore their options. They don't really like to settle down. Show me more. The Hermit, the Death, and the... I feel like you may see through this person, though. I feel like you may see through them. What is this Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands? Three of Cups. Show me more. The Hermit. One more. King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if this person is trying to stop you from going towards your destiny. I don't know if they know what your destiny looks like, or they got some sort of feeling about it here, or... But I don't know. I feel like your option for most of you is to move forward. I just don't like that Seven of Swords. Talks about a thief. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone may just have to keep moving forward. The Hanged Man. And the Strength card. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone's got to let something go. I don't know if it's something you said, you're gonna say, something they hear. But yeah. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, stress, worry. Nine of Wands. 99 could be significant here. The Sun card. Leo energy. So let's see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. So coming in the reverse, we have Sweet Talk. In the reverse, we have Jezebel. What they don't want the Virgo to know. You have illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. And this woman in this card is kind of reminding me of this woman. And both of these cards is kind of reminding me of almost like the Fool, which, yeah, is Aries energy. But it's really giving me that energy of you've already been enlightened about something here, Virgos. And it's time for you to take a leap of faith in a different direction. But clarify these cards. What does the Aries not want the Virgo to know? You got love message. You see, it came with Sweet Talk in the reverse, though. I don't feel like you can trust the communication. Yeah, it's like they're trying to make some money or something here, or get some money. Right behind that, you got pregnancy, fake news, and DNA. What's the Empress with? don't know if some of you, I mean, only if you are at that age where you maybe can still have children, right? For some of you, I don't know if this is someone who is crazy enough to like try and impregnate you. There's something here. I don't know if someone has to pay out for a few children as well, or... But, okay, let's continue. What do they not want the Virgo to know? Spiritual in the reverse landed on I'm sorry in the reverse. It says spiritual. It says chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. And that is with Jezebel in the reverse. So for some of my Virgos, this may even have been someone who said you was a Jezebel or whatever here. But it's in the reverse. I don't know if you, like I said, you're just someone who's very spiritual. You've gone through your awakening here. Maybe they didn't want to believe that about you. There's definitely something here about drinking. And then you have running with illumination. Clarify. Massive regrets. Almost wanted to come out sideways. You have I love you. And it came out. Pregnancy. Fake news DNA. So there may be something coming to light about a pregnancy. Maybe there was some sort of confusion around a pregnancy here. Empress, 7 of Cups. Why is the pregnancy card here with running? Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Okay. And then we've got Queen Bee, which is like the Empress card again. I miss you. Spirit, what's the energy going forward? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Apology. It says arrogant. It says rash actions and insincere. You already have I'm sorry over here in the reverse. There's something about this person that can't be trusted. You have running out here again. I don't know if this is someone who ran away from you or just someone who likes to run from their problems. It says escape, denial, and excuses. You see, this will be someone who'll come back and tell you why they did something, but they're just telling you that to get back in the door, to get back in your good graces, to get your financial help, support, you know, whatever kind of support this is. Yeah, some of you, maybe you inspire people. So even though it says music, maybe you are a writer or something like that. All right, show me going forward. Blocked. Moved on. Nothing to say. It says stop calling. You may have this person blocked. Maybe just tired of their excuses. You have waves with massive regrets. It says emotions, worry, and fear. Yeah, someone may be feeling trapped. Maybe they're feeling trapped with a karmic. Or maybe they picked someone who a situation is very chaotic. Show me more. What's running? Drowning. It says over your head, overextended, and it says rock bottom, but Spirit says everything has a consequence. Bad choices, bad decisions, games, mixed signals. Whoever this is, it feels like with her holding that match there, this is someone who's burnt a bridge with you. One more card. You have masculine energy. It says authority, discipline, and father figure. And look at that. We've got the Queen at the bottom of the deck. So Empress and Emperor energy coming out here. But right behind it, you have narcissist, shattered, two-faced, envy. And it looks like you're doing okay with coming out as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles because you've got laughter and glow up. Right behind it, you have hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and successful. Some of you may be getting with a soulmate. Or this was a soulmate, maybe. But, moving on. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Give me a second. Let me put the cards away. Okay. So, Virgo's dealing with a Sag. Now, I don't know. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Okay. The song that I literally got after I pressed pause, though, was they want you to come back and save them from some sort of pain and misery. But Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. What are the strongest energy here, Spirit? Cross watcher, feel free to flip the roles. Virgo's dealing with a Sag. And going forward. Thank you. Nightlife. So the first card coming out, it says consequences, and it says bad choices, games, and mixed signals. What is going on with you and the fire signs? And we have intimacy. It says mutual respect, unity, and closeness. All right, show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Coming out sideways, you have dating. It says meeting someone new. You also have compromise. It says making changes. You have relationship, and it says connecting, and it came out with travel, experiencing new things. All right, what's intimacy? I see love at the bottom of the deck with strong affection. Coming out sideways, landing on compromise, you have addiction. It says unhealthy attachment. You have between the lines, it says look for what's hidden. And we also have coming out music in the reverse. And what is this? Enemy, it says watch your back. And then you also have I'm sorry, it says apology. I was just about to say, why does it feel like someone is cheating in a situation? And the card at the bottom of the deck, it says cheating, broken trust. Well, I don't know if somebody's thinking about something or if they've already done it, but I don't feel like the consequences feels heavy here, because it feels like someone may have something really good. All right, what is dating and meeting somebody new? Virgo's in with a Sagittarius, Spirit. Okay, coming out sideways. Whew. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if... Okay, give me one more, because that makes the Eight of Pentacles energy. And then you have the Star, but then you have the Moon. There may be someone here who is really thinking about, especially if they're already in a relationship, and especially if it's been like a long-term relationship, okay? I don't know if someone's been with someone for 7 years or going on 7 years here. But it's almost like this energy where someone's kind of thinking, you know, what do they want to do? I don't know if somebody's met somebody and they kind of think, you know, do I want to give that person an offer? But you have the Star coming out here, Aquarius energy. Why is the Star here? The Judgment. Now, the Judgment can talk about making a final decision. It can also talk about a new phase. Show me more. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, someone's in their head about something here. Eight of Swords talks about a mental prison. Someone who's feeling isolated or restricted in something here, but they're not though. The Three of Wands about the future. What's compromise and making changes? The Five of Cups. You have the Page of Wands. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, something here is very challenging for someone, and I feel it has something to do with this decision that they're trying to make here, right? You ever heard of one of those kind of like sayings where they kind of say, oh, you know, someone maybe feels like they're in love with two people at the same time. I'm not saying they're in love with two people at the same time. I feel like someone may be in love with somebody, especially if this is to do relationship, but I feel like they may also be fond of somebody else. I also see something about maybe communication being very challenging. What's the Seven of Wands? The Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Something could have something to do with a family situation, or this might be a family member. Yeah, but the Three of Pentacles can talk about a third party situation. Give me one more. I'm falling on the floor. Yeah, the Five of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you're the one that wants to walk away from this Sag. Yeah, Ten of Wands here, Virgos. There may just be too many arguments in a situation, or disagreements maybe even. What's this relationship, connection and travel? Experiencing new things. Yeah, they're playing that Bobby Brown song. I Gotta Get Away. Coming out sideways is the Tower. Show me more about this Tower energy. Now the Tower can talk about sudden change. Releasing something. Sudden insight. Yeah, it landed on the Seven of Pentacles. You've got the Knight of Wands coming out. And that is Sag energy. What's the Tower and the Knight of Wands? What's this? Seven of Swords. What's the Tower and the Knight of Wands? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's about something about where someone's going or where they're traveling to. The Eight of Wands talks about movement, action. It can also talk about something happening at great speed. What's this Eight of Wands? Okay, oh no, yeah, the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Devil coming out sideways. It's almost like an energy of maybe somebody can't help themselves. There could be something shocking about as well, about maybe what someone is saying. What's addictions and unhealthy attachments? In the reverse, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like I said that, right? I feel like someone here, if they ain't careful, they're going to lose a good thing, because I feel like that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is, yes, it's a lost opportunity. There could also be something here, like it says, you know, bad investments. This is a lack of planning. Show me more about the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So if this is a marriage, this could be like, you know, something maybe like a divorce, or... What's the Ace of Pentacles reverse? I also see someone who has some sort of addiction that they can't fund. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. There's lots of arguments here. Conflict. Drama. Ten of Wands is a burden. Someone who maybe feels like they have too much responsibility, or the whole situation is just too much work. Someone just like, it's like giving up. Something too stressful. Queen of Swords. What's the Five of Wands? Six of Cups. So this is a general message. So something could have something to do with maybe someone who has like grown children. Doesn't have to be. Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. 66 could be significant here. Yeah, maybe someone here is tired of like helping somebody out financially as well. With that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it will be like somebody putting their foot down and saying no. But then it causes some sort of drama. What is this between the lines? Look for what's hidden. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like someone here has got to save, or they got to see the mistakes that they're making here. Temperance talks about finding balance. Show me more. Landing on the Star is a Two of Swords, but the Two of Swords talks about someone who is not addressing something on purpose. I know there's an issue there, or no, there's a problem, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. Again, this energy of being at a crossroads. What's the Two of Swords? The Nine of Swords. Oh dear. What's the Two of Swords, Nine of Swords? King of Pentacles. Now, I don't necessarily feel like this is an earth sign. I feel like this might be the Sagittarius. I don't know if you're married to this person here. But I do see someone who is kind of like worrying about something. I don't know if it's their stability. Someone could have a business or something like that that is moving real slow. This is someone who needs to learn some sort of discipline. What's the music in the reverse? The Ace of Cups. Music in the reverse. You have the Three of Cups. That makes the Four of Cups energy. And then you have the Hierophant. I just heard, is someone getting engaged? So I don't know why the music is in reverse. Ten of Pentacles, I was just saying, is somebody getting engaged? Again, this could be about a marriage. A Three of Cups can just talk about reunited and it feels so good. And then you have the Emperor coming out. So you've got heavy Taurus energy out here. And the Queen of Wands. Who's this Queen of Wands? Okay, cards are just doing the most. Okay, who's this Queen of Wands? Now, Queen of Wands is usually someone who's very attractive. Okay, Justice in the reverse. Queen of Wands. I mean, this could be a feminine Sagittarius. But with the Justice in the reverse, this talks about someone who is dishonest and a liar. And I don't know if someone here is just very materialistic. What's the Queen of Wands with the Justice in the reverse? Queen of Cups coming out here as well. Yeah, there's something here about a third party. Let's see. What's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups? The Chariot. Cancer energy, but show me more. The Four of Wands. And you have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. I kind of feel like someone may be talking to somebody else here. All right. What came out? The Hierophant, Ace of Cups. So what's this I'm sorry and the enemy card for Virgos dealing with a Sag? So you have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Coming out sideways, Virgo energy. So you may be very intuitive here, Virgos. Maybe you do something here in the public eye. Six of Wands. You got the Seven of Cups and you got the Knight of Cups. That makes the Eight of Cups energy here. Do you know what this is making me feel like? This is making me feel like you can see something here about someone. And I don't know if they were trying to hide this. Maybe about some sort of offer that somebody was making to another person, right? Some sort of option that somebody has. All right, Spirit. Let's see what they don't want you to know. My Virgos that are dealing with a Sag. What do they not want my Virgos to know? Yeah, I heard something about playing with fire. Play with fire and you get burnt. What does the Sag not want my Virgos to know? This card stay coming out. That was that spiritual card. Okay. Yeah, you have Queen Bee coming out here. It says secure, confident boss bitch. It says career focused. You have sweet talk. Look at that. Pop the question. This here could even just be something as small as you're engaged to someone, right? And you guys could be like, you know, planning your wedding or whatever, right? Engagement party. And maybe there's just little disagreements with how things are going to go. What color scheme you want. You know, how many people we're going to invite. What can we afford? Could be something like that as well. You have feelings. You have closing this cycle. Closing a cycle with a Queen Bee? You have happily single. It says doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. So I'm asking what the Sag doesn't want you to know. Oh. Uh-oh. Someone here, yeah, there's someone here who may be talking to somebody else. Maybe they're acting as if they're single here. But show me more. You have Jezebel with feelings. What's Queen Bee in closing this cycle? Turning your back. Now, someone could also be maybe getting some sort of advice from somebody, or they want to ask someone for advice. What's this? Closing this cycle with turning your back with Queen Bee. That's like turning your back, like I said, on the divine feminine. Off, on, hot, cold, detached, ghosted, firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Or maybe the divine feminine is the one that closes out this cycle. Yeah, massive regrets. You got cope and you got seclude. Separation, reflection, and soul searching. What's sweet talking happily single? It says moving on, letting go, loving you and free. You got Jackass at the bottom of the deck with Psycho. I don't know if somebody tried to say they were pregnant. What is Jezebel? Came out sideways. It says, I love you. And then we have losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. Yeah, sex addiction at the bottom of the deck with not happy and love child. This giving that energy again where maybe some sort of third party was trying to get pregnant here. And I feel like it was a woman trying to get pregnant. But what's the energy going forward? For my Virgos that are dealing with a Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Trapped. Stuck. No options. Unforgiveness. Yeah, I don't know. This could be like one of those situations where someone messes around. They had somebody or they had something good going, right? And they try to mess around. They get caught and end up with nobody. Energy going forward. You got harmony. It says balance, peace, and happiness. Okay, so we do see the temperance over here. But it is with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And you've got two-faced. Double life, cheater, and a backstabber. What's harmony? Landed on the star, yeah. I feel like someone's choosing peace. So, sipping, rumours, gossip, and nosy. Okay, Virgos, that is what I picked up here today for Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, okay? I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. If it has, I'd want that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.